Birthdays are always a little weird for me. I've never really known how to celebrate them or enjoy them. We are shown so often in films and shows that we should fear getting older, fear aging, and worry about not knowing what the future has in store for us. And I know many people feel this way. So, a few years ago, Misha and I made a plan. We would do something special on our birthdays, something out of the ordinary, to celebrate life, to celebrate another year of joy, to celebrate ourselves, and show ourselves a little love. This year, I wanted to see a little bit more of Europe. I've been here for 5 years and I haven't had really a chance to see very much. And Michel told me of this small, cute little town in France, just a few hours away from us, called Colmar. And this town has the feeling of magic. Around so many corners, there were these beautiful French pastries in different shops. We had eclairs, macarons, so many tasty treats. The buildings reminded me of Howl's Moving Castle, where Sophie would be working on her hats. There were so many hat shops, Howl springing over the beautiful buildings. And of course, there was a Beauty and the Beast fountain that I knew I had to read at. And with all of that information, I knew this year I wanted to spend my 31st birthday in a fairy tale town, pretending to live in this land that I've read about so much. So I hope you're excited, because I'm going to take you on a wonderful birthday adventure, being in a wonderful fairy tale town. In my 31 years of life, there is only one thing I believe I truly know for sure. Just because we are older does not mean we cannot be children at heart. I remember when I was a child and I thought adults knew everything. They knew how the world worked. However, we don't need to know everything. We just need to know what makes us happy. For me, I love to live in a fantasy world sometimes. Dressing up in a birthday dress that is maybe a little extravagant and finding little shops to explore and enjoy. We were lucky to find the cutest cafe for breakfast that made me feel like I was walking in and stepping into a Jane Austen novel like Emma. They served delicious, freshly baked pastries, tea from the cutest tea set, and all set in this adorable cafe. It is not always possible to do something special for a birthday. However, doing something special specifically for yourself, whether that be going to your favorite park to have a homemade picnic with a friend, or picking up your favorite coffee at your favorite cafe and taking yourself for a little walk. Giving yourself something abnormal, something new, or something that you normally don't do on your birthday makes that day just a little special, makes that day a little more, and it makes that day a little more important. One of the things I miss most about living in Washington is the water. So every year, no matter what we're doing, if we're staying home, or if we're going out, or if we're meeting with family or friends, for my birthday, I like to find a way to get close to the water. Sit next to it, read next to it, take just a short little walk next to some water, just creating that feeling of being at home. This year, I was extremely lucky to take the Little Venice neighborhood tour that's in Colmar, where we take a little tiny boat through the little tiny town on their little tiny river to see the beautiful houses and also see the cute little ducks. This year, I have also truly fallen back into reading. I wanted to see if I could find myself a lovely new book, but unfortunately, all the shops were closed on the 23rd. But that didn't stop me from wanting to still read in this cute little park that we found. So I just grabbed my current book that I carry around with me and sat on a bench to enjoy the sun and read a little bit into my book. Just for me, just something for myself. And if you know me, I love a sweet treat. In that cafe we went to this morning, that breakfast place, they had these amazing large cookies, and this one was a peanut butter cookie with salted caramel and chocolate. My heart swooned once I saw it. Because all the shops were also closed, but we had this beautiful weather, instead of deciding to cozy up in bed, I decided the best way to spend the rest of my evening was walking around and looking at all the beautiful buildings, taking photos, taking videos, because I wanted to remember this moment, this special moment of being in this beautiful area and enjoying this one time that I can just be in my fairy tale land. Being in Colmar was my special thing, my extraordinary, fun, adventurous, exciting thing this year, and I loved being able to step into this fairy tale town. But there's a possibility I won't be able to do this next year. But that won't stop me from doing something special, something extraordinary, something truly wonderful, whether that be reading a book next to the water, next to the park, or just going for a walk and taking pictures of all of the flowers I can find. Every year is special, and every birthday is also special. So taking the moment to just enjoy it, be in the moment, and love the fact that we are getting older, more beautiful, and more gracious, and learning more that it's okay to be a child at heart.